Okay, so tell us who you are and what we're here to talk about today.
I'm Karen Robinson. I'm one of the directors here at the Juravinski Hospital. I support surgery and specialty cancer services. I'm also the site administrator for the hospital side. And we're here today to talk about the need to redevelop portions of the Juravinski Hospital.
Tell me why we need to redevelop this site.
We have certain areas of our site that are nearly 100 years old. Medicine has come a long way from over 100 years ago. The need to develop really looks at our need for increased patient space to support some of the crowding and the cramped areas of our hallways and our patient rooms, and to develop a state-of-the-art facility.
It's amazing because from the street the hospital really looks new, but when you're inside you see that there are still some of these old cramped spaces. What does it mean for the care we provide here?
What it will mean for the rebuild is to be able to have spaces for our patients that will support infection control, for example. Each of our patient rooms will be private rooms, which means our patients will have additional space, they'll have privacy, we'll be able to support the standard in terms of infection control. Our patient rooms will each have a bathroom and a shower. In our existing wards now that need to be redeveloped, often the wards have one shower for the entire patient population there.
So one shower for each major area.
Correct. Many of our wards will have 38 patients, for example, and there'll be one shared shower.
Our staff are phenomenal here and they do so much within these walls. Talent is a really important piece of this work. So how are our staff who work in these older spaces impacted every day?
Staff will benefit from the new space in terms of being able to support patients freely around the ward and the inpatient rooms, safely being able to assist ambulation to the bathroom. The bathrooms in the new build will be much bigger than the current existing bathroom, where it's very difficult for a staff to accompany a patient into the bathroom.
So we're all really excited for our community to have an up-to-date hospital, but we know it's expensive to build new hospitals. I think we have enormous gratitude to our provincial government for supporting us in planning this next phase of redevelopment and for the government funding the majority of the costs. But there is a portion that is not funded by the provincial government. How typically are those funds raised?
A critical piece of this project is community investment and community support. Other municipalities have looked to their municipal governments to be able to support some of the financial opportunities.
And maybe just to follow on that, how does this part of your job really support our community?
Hamilton continues to grow every year. With a growing community will also mean a growing hospital. It's going to take several years for this infrastructure to be rebuilt, but we'll be here for the community when the community needs us.
Okay, let's change gears slightly, some fun facts.
Okay.
So I wanted to ask you, what is older, the polio vaccine or our 1932 hospital M-wing?
I'm getting tested here. I'm going to say the polio vaccine.
The M-wing is actually older than the polio vaccine. It predates the polio vaccine. What about Velcro? It seems like a new thing.
I'm going to say Velcro was invented prior to...
No, M-wing is older than that too.
I have to have some success in this.
Okay,
okay.
Last one. What is older, our M-wing or chocolate chip cookies?
So 100 years old, I'm going to say the M-wing is older than chocolate chip cookies.
M-wing is older than chocolate chip cookies.
Okay.
Well, according to the facts I have in front of me, Karen, the M-wing is also older than ballpoint pens, the electric guitar, and microwave ovens. So we've come a long way.
Yes.
Karen, thank you so much for sharing this with me today. You have such an important job. Thank you for everything that you do every day.
Thanks, Tracy. It takes a team, and there's a wonderful team working to support the rebuild of the older sections of the Juravinski Hospital.